Today on MUFC Pulse, we'll dive into some incredibly intriguing news. Amorim concurred with Iraola's remarks, and Bruno Fernandes absolutely hammered after the absolute goal fest. For more on this story, check out the video. We also have some equally exciting football news coming up, so stay tuned until the end to catch it all. Welcome to MUFC Pulse. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell for more updates. Ruben Amorim echoes Andoni Iraola's remarks. Manchester United displayed some outstanding individual performances against Bournemouth, largely thanks to Ruben Amorim's tactical tweaks which afforded Amad Diallo greater attacking license. While the formation may have looked different, the core principles of their play remained consistent. The immediate impact of these adjustments demonstrated Amorim's shrewdness in quickly assessing and addressing the team's needs against a challenging opponent. Bournemouth manager Andoni Iraola was quick to praise Amorim's approach, noting that it was United's usual system, yet highly flexible and adaptive to how the opposition was marking. This compliment underscores the versatility that was noticeably absent from United under previous regimes. Iraola's comments bolster Amorim's view that the squad has not abandoned its fundamental system, even if the on-field shape appeared to shift, suggesting a deep, underlying tactical structure allows for fluid personnel changes without sacrificing identity. Amorim himself echoed this sentiment. He stressed that regardless of whether the defensive lineup featured 3, 4, or 5 at the back, his main focus was on dominating the key moments of the match and being sharper in front of goal. United created plenty of chances, but clinical finishing remains the differentiator, and it is these fine margins that need to be honed. Bruno Fernandes' brutal message following goal fest at Old Trafford. Manchester United failed to secure a victory in their 16th Premier League match of the 2025-2026 season, as they hosted Bournemouth at Old Trafford. The Red Devils were held to a frustrating 4-all draw by the visitors. This 8-goal thriller leaves United in 6th place in the table with 26 points, level with rivals Liverpool who sit in 7th. The match underscored United's inconsistency, particularly as they conceded 4 goals at home in a single game. Playing in front of the Old Trafford faithful, Manchester United were dominant from the outset, controlling possession and showing aggression in attack. Just 13 minutes into the game, the hosts took the lead. The goal originated from a Diogo Dalot cross from the left flank. The ball, which was initially parried by the goalkeeper, George Petrovic, was capitalized on by an unmarked Amad Diallo in front of the Cherries' goal, allowing him to score easily with a header. Going 1 goal down, Bournemouth immediately upped their attacking intensity, resulting in a back-and-forth exchange of attacks between the two sides. In the 40th minute, the visitors managed to equalize. A mistake by Luke Shaw was exploited by Adam Smith, who provided an assist to Antoine Semenyo. Semenyo dribbled quickly, evaded all chasing and challenging players, and easily scored by firing a low shot past Lamens and into the left side of the net. Despite conceding, United responded well. In first half injury time, United regained the lead, following a corner kick from Bruno Fernandes. The corner was met by Casemiro, who had escaped his marker, and he headed towards the goalkeeper. Petrovic managed to parry the header, but it didn't push the ball clear, giving United a 2-1 lead until the halftime whistle. Entering the second half, Bournemouth immediately hit the accelerator. Less than a minute into the half, the Cherries leveled the score. It started with Tavernier unmarked in the middle of the pitch, carrying the ball forward and sending a through ball towards the United defense. Evan Ilson, running to meet the ball, used the pass to score into the right side of the goal, leaving Lamens with no chance. The rapid goal significantly boosted the visitors' confidence. 6 minutes later, the United goal rattled again. Marcus Tavernier took advantage of a free-kick situation, curling the ball with his left foot into the left side of the goal, beating both the Red Devils' defensive wall and Sen Lamens. Finding themselves trailing, United attempted to press, but struggled to break down the Cherries' solid defense in the second half. It wasn't until the 77th minute, from a similar free-kick situation, that the captain, Bruno Fernandes, scored the equalizer, restoring parity. 2 minutes later, the Old Trafford crowd roared again as United took the lead once more, stemming from a counter-attack. Benjamin Sesko, dribbling the ball, sent a pass into the penalty box. The pass was not cleared effectively by Trafford. Mateus Cunha seized the opportunity, gaining possession and successfully slotting the ball past Petrovic. Despite being behind, Bournemouth did not give up. In the 84th minute, substitute Eli Junior Krupi scored. The goal held until the final whistle, leaving United players dejected by the outcome. Following the match, the captain, Bruno Fernandes, was asked about his feelings regarding the game. He responded that he was deeply disappointed with the result, stating that the team performed well in attack but were severely lacking in dealing with counterattacks. Bruno explained that the team failed to capitalize effectively when they had the lead, and he also offered an apology for letting the United fans down at home. The draw has raised significant questions regarding the tactical setup and defensive discipline under the current manager, especially considering the frequent lapses against high-tempo counterattacking sides. The failure to manage the game when holding a lead, particularly the quick goals conceded at the start of both halves, suggests a deep-seated vulnerability that the coaching staff must urgently address to salvage their aspirations for a top-4 finish this season. Free Kobbie Mainoo. The older brother of the Manchester United starlet, Kobbie Mainoo, has issued a sharp protest against the midfielder's dwindling playing time under manager Ruben Amorim. In an eye-catching display, Jordan Mainoo-Hams, Kobbie's sibling, sported a t-shirt emblazoned with the slogan "Free Kobbie Mainoo" while attending the Red Devils match against Bournemouth on Monday night. This public demonstration highlights a growing tension surrounding the management of young talent at Old Trafford. The protest reflects a widespread frustration amongst Manchester United supporters who have also been calling for the 20-year-old to be given more opportunities in the first team. This season, Mainoo has only managed 12 appearances across all competitions, with a mere single start to his name. The lack of consistent minutes has become a major talking point among the Old Trafford faithful. Mainoo's solitary start came in United's now infamous Carabao Cup defeat by Grimsby Town, a point which further fuels the arguments of his advocates. In the recent thrilling draw against Bournemouth, Mainoo was restricted to just a half-hour cameo, coming on as a substitute for goalscorer Casemiro. This pattern suggests that Amorim currently views him primarily as a late-game option rather than a central figure. Jordan Mainoo-Hams, who is a noted model, influencer, and former Love Island contestant, made his protest message clear and public. He shared a photograph of himself wearing the black t-shirt with its bold white lettering to his Instagram story shortly after the match. The use of his high-profile social media platform ensured the protest reached a vast audience, adding weight to the cause. Mainoo's increasingly peripheral role has inevitably sparked rumors regarding a potential move away from his boyhood club during the upcoming January transfer window. However, reports emanating from the club maintain that the talented midfielder is not for sale. Despite the uncertainty, the club remains adamant about retaining the services of one of their most promising academy products. Hopes are now growing that the absence of several key United players due to the Africa Cup of Nations could open a door for Mainoo to reclaim his spot in the starting 11. The tournament is expected to run through late January, potentially creating vacancies for others to fill. It is anticipated that this international break may force Amorim's hand and provide Mainoo with the crucial game time he needs. Addressing Mainoo's situation, manager Ruben Amorim had appeared somewhat testy when questioned by reporters before the Bournemouth fixture, yet he did leave the door ajar for the player to change his mind. Amorim indicated he would always be willing to speak with Mainoo should the player approach him. This suggests that the manager maintains a belief in the importance of direct communication between coach and player. The Portuguese boss went on to explain that the opportunity to alter his thinking is open to any player, but ultimately, performances in training and matches are what truly count. Amorim acknowledged that Kobbie has not been playing many games, but he also stressed that the player had already been given opportunities, particularly during the previous campaign. He seems to imply that the onus is now on Mainoo to demonstrate consistently why he deserves a place in the lineup. Amorim concluded by affirming that his primary focus is on the team and striving to win the next match. He understood all the interest and hopes placed on Mainoo, but insisted he would only select the player he believed was the right man to bring the team victory. For Amorim, the collective success of the squad clearly supersedes the need to satisfy public pressure regarding any individual player. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comment your opinion.